Bonjour, comment ça va? Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. I am indeed very happy to meet you again today with another conversion story of a saint to help us in this season of Lent to have conversion in our own lives as well. Do you find it hard to make decisions? Why is it so hard to make decisions? Or how hard it is to make decisions? There are so many questions about making decisions. We are afraid to make decisions because there is always a thing called uncertainty. We are not sure if we are taking the right decision or wrong decision. Therefore, it puts us in anxiety, worrying about the outcome. Therefore, sometimes we find it hard to make decisions. Sometimes we also find it hard to make decisions, and we do not want to be the one taking decisions because we are to be blamed for whatever decisions we make. Because we know every decision that we make not only affects us but also affects the people around us and for the people whom we make decisions. Therefore, we find it very hard to make decisions in life. We see in our own workplace, our home, people finding hard to make decisions. Our spouses, our boss, so many people in our lives we find who are having hard time to make decisions. Sometimes we too see our own self. We too have hard times to make decisions, even for little things. What clothes to wear or what food to eat, which restaurant to go. Little things we are finding hard time to make decisions. Not only greater things in life, but also even for little things we find it hard to make decisions. You can imagine if it is hard to make decisions even for little things like choosing the clothes and choosing the restaurant and food for a meal, how hard it would be for a person to choose a partner for one's life, to choose a career, to move to a place, or taking decisions for their children, for their parents, for their employees, employers. So many ways we find it very hard to make decisions in our lives because of the uncertainty that is to follow. But when we trust in God, we are able to make good decisions, having our hope and trust in God, that God will lead us and guide us whatever decisions we are taking, trusting in Him. We have a saint today who also had a very hard time to make decisions in his life, especially a decision to become a Christian. He was so afraid and worried what will follow when he becomes a Christian. Therefore, he neglected and prolonged and postponed for a while to have conversion in his life. But we know from the history that God intervened in his life through many wonderful people and helped him to make a good decision for himself in his life to have conversion and follow God faithfully. That saint who had a difficulty to make a good decision in his life, but later on, with the help of God and his people, made a good decision for himself in his life. That saint is Saint Edwin. Saint Edwin was born in 585 as the son of King Ale of Deria. After the death of his father, Edwin was installed as king of Bernicia and Deria. Edwin expelled King Ceretic from Elmet, and he married the sister of King Edbald of Kent to form a strong alliance. That same year, he survived an assassination attempt by Suwichelm of Wessex, causing him to promise Paulinus of York that he would convert to Christianity if his campaign against Suwichelm was successful. And he was successful. First, he only led his daughter Enfled to be baptized, but he was unable to make a decision to convert to Christianity. Saint Edwin was born as a pagan prince. This pagan upbringing proved troublesome for him throughout his life, as he struggled about whether or not to convert to Christianity. His life story is peppered with instances where he came to the brink of conversion only to remain between undecided mind. However, he finally made a firm and lasting commitment to Christ, and thanks to the tireless work of Saint Paulinus of York, Pope Boniface, and Saint Edwin's wife, who prayed for him that he would convert to Christianity and accept Christ. Today, Saint Edwin is the patron saint of homeless persons. At first, this might seem an odd choice for a man born as a prince, but this designation seems fitting in light of Saint Edwin's early decision to turn away the Christian faith. Even with his standing in society and his many riches, Saint Edwin's soul remained homeless for many years. Therefore, he is the patron saint of homeless people. I can confidently say many of us can relate our own life story with the conversion story of Saint Edwin. That we also at times have hard times to make decisions for our lives. May it be a small decision or great decision, we were always we were like cat on the wall, unable to make a right decision for ourselves. But when we have our hope and trust in God, we are able to make good decisions in our life. When we truly believe and have our hope and trust in God, any decisions that we make, we can be confident that our God will not let us down, but He will lead us in the right way. He will lead us in the right path and help us to come to good fulfillment. Therefore, may the conversion story of Saint Edwin help every one of us to commit into our lives to make good decisions, trusting in God's love and mercy. May God bless you and have a beautiful day.